Welcome to day 3 of Subject-verb agreement. Today we are going to learn about 2 rules. Okay, yes, 2 rules, then some quick tips, and towards the end we are going to have a quiz. Again, if you haven't watched the first video where I talk about singular and plural verbs, please watch it. I have put the link in the description box for your convenience. Okay, let's begin today's class. Let us first begin with nouns and verbs. This is something we need to understand because subject can be noun, pronoun, phrases, gerunds, all of that. This basic difference we need to understand. Okay, let's begin. Nouns and verbs both have their singular and plural forms. There's a basic difference. When it comes to nouns, plurals have the S. For example, boy, boys, girl, girls, car, cars. Okay, so when it comes to nouns, the plurals take S. Well, not all of them, but some of them definitely. When it comes to verbs, the singular takes the S. Okay, the singular takes the S. Let's see how. Walks, walk. Talks, talk. Goes, go. Okay, so this is the basic difference that we need to keep in our mind, especially when it comes to verbs. Okay, that in nouns, the plural forms take the S. In verbs, the singular form takes the S. And yes, we are also going to look at the power of S. Okay, let us look at rule 1 that says singular subjects take singular verbs. Singular, singular. Okay, they have to match. Now, singular subjects do not have an S. However, singular verbs always have an S. Okay, now let us look at these examples. The girl plays football. The girl, how many? 1. So it's singular. And singular subjects have S. So the girl plays football, not play football, plays. Tim, how many? 1. Singular. Tim is also singular, helping verb. Okay. Tim is John's friend. Next, Shiv eats an apple. Shiv, how many? 1. Eats, verb takes an S, right? So, this one is our verb. Okay, this is singular. Let me write SV here. Now, Tia, how many? Singular, right? So we have runs, not run. Okay, because singular verbs take an S. Okay. He speaks loudly. Now, he again is singular. Speaks, not speak. It should be speaks. S. So this one is also singular verb. Okay. Now, remember, fastly is grammatically incorrect. It's always fast, not fastly. Okay. Now, let us look at the power of S. When it comes to rule 1, the power of S, what do I mean by that? Notice here, when the subject is singular, we add S in the verb. S, S, S. Easy? So it has to be S everywhere. Whenever it's about the singular forms, we have to add an S. So it's subject is singular, we add V plus S. So it's all S everywhere. If you can see S, singular subject, S, S, S. Simple, right? Just remember S here. singular. Okay, let's have a quick revision. He, singular. He runs or run. Singular verbs take S. Remember that always. He run or runs. Runs. It is or are. It is or are. Is. Mohit sing or sings. Mohit one. Sing or sings. Sings. Seema speak or speaks. Speaks. Intelligent. My brother, how many? One. My brother works or work? Works. Fantastic. Brilliant. Let us now come to rule 2 that says plural subjects take plural verbs. Okay, again we have to match. Plural subjects take plural verbs. Again, in plural verbs, we do not have an S. Okay, remove that S from there. Okay, now let's look at these examples. The girls play football. First, girls, how many? More than one? So it's plural. Play without an S, right? So plural verbs. This is plural verb. Okay, next. Sam and John are friends. Sam and John. How many? Two, right? One and two. Therefore, we have used this plural verb. Okay, again. Tia and Rishi run fast. Tia and Rishi. How many? Two, more than one. It's not singular, right? It's plural. So, run fast. Run fast. Now, they speak loudly. They, as we know, is plural, right? So, they speak, not speaks. They speak loudly. Remember, no S in plural verbs. Okay, I'm repeating it because that's the error that I find in most of my students. Okay, when I listen to them, when I give them tasks, I see they get confused here. So, I'm repeating, plural verbs do not have an S. Okay, now we again, more than one, right? So we eat, not eats. We eat fruits. So plural verb. Let's have a quick revision now. Plural subjects take plural verbs and plural verbs will never have an S. Okay, now the children, plural, the children play or plays without an S. Play, right? Perfect. The horses, run or runs. Horses runs, no. Plural verbs do not take an S. Run. Dogs barks or bark. Perfect. Birds flies or fly. Fly. We sings or sing. Sing. Wow, fantastic. Again, you get a smiley. Okay, I feel this now. Alright, so let's move on to the next part now. Now it's time for a quick tip, as I always share, right? Now, this rule 1 and 2, that singular subjects will take singular verbs and plural subjects will take plural verbs, is not applicable when we talk about the first person. And who's the first person? I is supreme. So I. Whenever it's about I always take the plural verb. It always takes the plural verb. Always. So although I is singular, we use plural verb. Now here we know that first person also has we, but we is always plural. So we cannot say that it's singular. It's not singular. I is singular. Still it takes the plural verb. Okay. So when we talk about I will always take plural verb. Okay. Let's look at the second one. When it's about the second person, that is you. You again singular, but it will always take the plural verb. I'll tell you why. You is taken both as singular as well as plural. How? Suppose I'm talking to you. You are one person, okay? I will still use you. If I'm talking to my audience or to my students who are probably 25 or 30 in number, still I would use you. So you is always taken both as singular and plural. Okay, so you said, I'm playing the role of two. I will take the plural verb. I'm taking the role more than one. Okay, more than one roles I'm playing here. So I'll take the plural verb. Easy? So you also takes the plural verb. Okay, now let us look at some examples here. I don't have a pen. I don't have a pen. You don't have a pen. Okay. He doesn't have a pen. Now see, don't, this is plural verb. Don't, plural verb. Doesn't, singular verb. Okay. One more examples. I eat an apple. Eat, plural verb. You eat an apple. Again, plural, right? He eats an apple. See, this is plural, this is plural, this is singular. Although these are singular subjects, one, but they take the plural verbs. Okay, so please remember this quick tip. It's not applicable when we talk about the first and the second person. We is exclusive. Why? Because we is always plural. So it will take the plural verb. But when it's I, one person, it will take plural verb. Supreme, my lord. Okay. You plays two roles. So you says, why should I compromise? I will also take the plural verb. Okay, so I and you, exceptions, they take the plural verb. You must be wondering, if we cannot use rule 1 and 2 for first person, that is I, or second person, that is you, where do we use it then? These two rules are reserved only for the third person. Okay, how? Let us see. He, she, it, the boy, these are all singular forms, right? So they will take singular verbs. Okay, next, we, they, the children, they are all plural forms, right? So they will take plural verbs. Easy peasy, right? Is it clear now? Remember this quick tip. Okay, let us quickly now recapitulate. In today's class, we learnt about rule 1, that is, singular subjects take singular verbs and singular verbs will always have an S. Okay. Rule 2 says plural subjects will have plural verbs without an S. Plural verbs will never have an S. Okay. Then we learnt about the power of S, that is, singular subjects take verbs with S. Singular verbs will always take an S. So singular S, subject S, verb plus S. If you remember this, trust me, you will never make any mistake. Okay. Then we learnt about some quick tips. First person, although one I, singular, takes the plural verb. You takes the plural verb. But when it comes to the third person, these two rules we must never forget. Okay, it's just for the third person. These two rules, rule 1 and 2, these are just for the third person. For example, he, she, it. these are singular, right? So they will take singular verbs. They is plural. So it will take plural verb. Okay. I hope today's lesson was helpful. Please share it. In my next video, I'm going to talk about more rules. So stay tuned, keep learning, stay blessed, stay safe.